This is a demonstration of remittances for the Fulton Software Union membership system. First, to enter remittances, you click on Remittances in the main menu. Now, if you want to add a new remittance, which you do each time a remittance comes in from an employer, this is one of the ways you can do it. I'm just going to assign a remittance number that reflects the data that I'm going to put on the remittance, and we'll just fill in a date received, and we'll define a group, which is just the employer and the time period to which the remittance applies. Here it's set up to be a month, but the accounting period can be other things as well. So you have to press Enter to save this line, and then you can click up here and actually build a list of payments. What that does is take all the members at the time of the remittance and put them into the list. So what it's done is start the remittance up in auto advance mode, which this title also indicates. What that means is if you enter something here, then press Enter, it'll go to the next line. So it's just a simple convenience. Most sites use a feature called Quick Keys, which is briefly described in this message up here. If you press F5, it quickly marks a member paid and enters the amount of the payment. If you press F6, it's not paid. If you press F7, that initiates a member. These quick keys are completely controllable by you, and we'll be talking about those a bit more later. There are some other keys that are useful. If you exit auto run mode, you can re-enter it by pressing F4. If you want to enter a quick key but don't want to advance, you can press F4 to start auto run mode. Then if you press F3 and then press F5, it does not advance. This allows you to go over and maybe fill in a fee as well. Then you can press Enter to proceed to the next. So to recap, if you want to enter additional information beyond what a quick key supplies, you first press F3 and then press the quick key, and then you can do whatever else you want, and then press Enter to advance to the next line. Sometimes you want to enter a remittance in a more random way. Usually if the paper copy of the remittance doesn't match what's on the computer. So you can do that. I'm going to exit auto advance mode by pressing Escape. And you can do that by just using the up and down arrows. You could say, if it happens to be a standard dues rate, you could press F5. And then if you press F5 and you're not in edit mode, it doesn't leave it in edit mode. For example, if you just press it, it enters the data and then exit out again. I'll do an F7. Alternatively, if they aren't standard amounts, you can press F2 to put yourself into edit mode and enter an amount, and then just press enter to submit it. You notice that in this case the P is automatically entered. Most of our systems are set up to automatically enter a P if an amount is entered under dues. That can be changed though. So alternatively, you can press F2 to enter, or you can press enter to get into edit mode. And then you could enter an amount. And then you can actually press the down arrow, and that is a quicker way of getting to the next line. And you can also do that with the up arrow. So you can see how you can do random entry fairly quickly. Please continue with Remittances Part 2.